Whatever you need, Lord, whatever you need, ooh, my Lord, whatever you need, I want you to know it's right here. You know whatever you need is in the house. It's in the house of the Lord. Oh, whatever you want, whatever you need, God's got it. If you will trust Him, whatever you want, whatever's in your heart, whatever you need, my God's got it. Trust and believe, you know you need is in the house. It's in the house of the Lord. Oh, come on, say, Lord, whatever you want, it's in the house. Whatever you need, whatever is right here in this house. It's in the house. Those of you that are tired, whatever you want, and now you're weary, it's in the house. Matthew 11 says, whatever you need, come on to me. It's in the house. All ye that labor, whatever you want, and that are heavy laden, it's in the house. And I'll give you rest. Whatever you need, take my yoke upon you. It's in the house. And learn of me, for I'm meek and lowly in heart. It's in the house. And I'll give you rest. Whatever you can find that in that house. It's in the house. Oh, it's in the house. Good God Almighty, it's in the house. Whatever's on your mind, it's in the house. The Bible says it's in the house. In Matthew 7, it's in the house. If you ask, it's in the house. It shall be given. It's in the house. Seek the Lord, you can find. It's in the house. Knocking, the door shall be open. It's in the house. You can come on in this house. It's in the house. Oh, don't you be deceived. It's in the house. Chasing a false reality. It's in the house. Seek ye first. It's in the house. Of the kingdom of God. It's in the house. And all things. It's in the house. Shall be added. It's in the house. Added unto you. It's in the house. All I'm trying to tell you is whatever you need, whatever's on your mind, whatever's in your heart, whatever way you need God to make, come on in. Come on in the house. Everybody. Yeah. It's in the house. It's in the house.
Now, y'all, what the hell?
Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Grab you a friend. Welcome to Hurl T Live.
Now, y'all,
Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Leroy, Hurl T's about to dump this house. Dump this house. Leroy, we about to dump this house. Dump this house. Can I let Leroy drive? Leroy, dump on, come on, dump on, talk about it, come on, talk about it. Good news, come on, let's talk about it. Bad news, come on, let's talk about it. Cool, swanky, come on, let's talk about it. Come on, let's talk about it. Cry loud, spell not. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on, 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 come on. Let's have a good time. 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 Let's have a good time.
what's up, everybody? This your boy, your brother from another mother, none other than the one and the only me, Harold T. I am that second to the last baby of Evelyn Turrentine AG, and guess what? She's still the queen of quartet. Yes, sir, Doc. All right, We about to get this show going on like this, man. And these boys are on their way to the city of Detroit. The men of praise, baby. October 28th. That's the last Friday in October. It's about to be on and popping, baby. It's me again. I want you to turn your devices up. I don't care if you're listening in your radio. I don't care if you're listening on your phone, on your laptop, if you're driving in your car. Turn it up, 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 up. Everybody clap your hands. Clap them hands. Wait a minute, don't take your hand off the steering wheel. What the hell?
Or even in the car, turn the dial up. I got another verse I want to sing. When I'm down, Lord.
Come on, Elmo.
You said that you would come to my rescue. Promise me you'll be right there. Well, it's me again. Oh, Lord. One more thing, listen. Sometimes I get sick, Lord. My body is filled with pain. But you said that you would heal me whenever I call your name. Well, it's me again. I like to call on you. Those of you that know that he'll answer.
Take us to the drive, Doc.
He'll answer.
Yes, sir.
He'll answer. Yes, he will. If you're sick and you can't get well, I want to tell you that he's got an answer to answer you. He was wounded.
I can't take it.
Transgressions, and he was bruised for our iniquity. And the chastisement of our peace was upon him. With the Lord's stripes, we are already healed. It's me again. I'm right here. Me again.
Yes, sir. October 28th.
Oh, Lord. It's me again.
It's gonna be on and popping, y'all.
I'm telling you what I know to be true, cause I had to try and for myself. Now I know that the Lord,
I don't know how y'all gonna be able to take it.
the only man that I know in the
Tickets about to go on sale.
He late, but
You don't want to miss this Quartet Royal Rumble, baby.
how you know? Cause he showed up in the nick of time for me. That's why I tell him it's me again.
Yes, sir.
Right here.
Now, I don't know how this is going to happen, but with Anthony Moore coming like this, and then behind that, I don't know, this brother right here.
I got a testimony.
Ah, Lord.
You know we've been good to you.
I'm about to open up these phone lines in just a minute.
Praise the Lord. While I sang a little bit of my song.
And when I open up these phone lines, I want you to dial this number.
Been good to me and I will.
The number is 662
God been good.
42. There I go again. 350-3311. 662 350-3311. Yes, sir.
Lord deliver me, so I will.
I want you to just call in and say, I am a testimony.
So I will.
The number here is 662
You know you gotta tell
350
you ought to praise her.
3311.
I'm not ashamed of. I know we've been.
And when I tell you to, I want you to just call in and say, I am a testimony.
Listen here. The Lord save my soul and I will testify.
This here is Skylar Patterson
Behold, so I
and Predestined. They on their way to Detroit for the Quartet Royal Rumble, Friday, October 28th. And they gonna drive that house, baby. Yes, sir, Doc.
You ought to just praise the Lord. When I'm lifting my hands, I'm just praising the Lord. When I'm doing my dance, I'm just praising the Lord. Can I go to work right here?
Yes, sir.
Work right here. You ought to clap your hands. If you know we've been good. If you know
Look like I got somebody that's ready to testify. Calling you on Live with Harold T. What's up?
Hey, Brother Harold, this is Lady Ann Scott.
Hey, Mother Ann. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine, and I want everybody around the globe to know that Quartet Royal Rumble is presenting a great event.
Come on here. Hey,
October the 28th. Listen, Anthony Moe and Men of Praise, Skylar Peterson, Daryl Pett.
we lost Mother. What's going on here? The number is 662-350-3311. 662-350-3311. What about it now? Let me see what happened here. Mother Ann, you back?
Yes, I'm back. I didn't go nowhere because I hadn't finished.
Come on
I
here.
hadn't finished. Listen, I'm a part of this great event coming to Detroit on the 28th of October. Listen, I want you to be there. I don't want you to meet me there. I want you to beat me there.
Come
be
on.
there because we're planning a great time in the Lord. You talking about rumble. We gonna rumble on October the 28th.
We gonna do that rumble.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Redeemed.
I feel the rumble. I feel the rumble.
They are all some of Detroit's finest.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
are going to be there, and I'm going to be there. Be on time so you can get a good seat.
Come
Lots
on
of
here.
seats are available for you, so you get there and get you a good seat and enjoy Jesus like I'm going to do.
Come
and
on, Mother.
the guests from out of town.
Come on
Praise
here.
God. We look forward to seeing you there.
God
we look forward
bless
to
you.
seeing you there.
We love you, Mother Ann.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for calling in.
Love you too.
All right, get ready, fellas. Get ready, sisters, because they on their way here.
Let me tell you what you ought to do. You ought to just shout.
Yes, sir, that doggone Raw Rumble is on its way to the city of Detroit, and it's going to be on and popping, baby. Now, y'all need to know that I ain't here by myself today. No. And I know the phone lines is blowing up, but y'all just hold on to your little tighty whities because I got to introduce my crew today. Just in case you didn't know, I got my boys, my brothers from other mothers, none other than the Pastor Jesse Lee White.
What's going on in Detroit? How everybody doing this morning?
Yes, sir, Doc. And then I got my boy, Robert Alston.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone.
And then I got to want to be a preacher thinking he a closer. None other than the one and the only Reverend Beard himself, Devion Gross.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Listen at him. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, hell. All right, and then I got none other than the one and the only. She was sick for a minute, but God done healed her. I'm talking about none other than the queen of quartet, baby. My mama, Evelyn Tannenstein, AG.
I feel it shaking. The rumble is coming.
Yeah, that's Devion's beard, Mom. I'm sorry. It was...
You know what?
All right, before we get this show on the road,
Let it rumble.
Yeah, come on here. All right, before we get this show on the road, we got a couple, 2-3 announcements to make. Hey, y'all, look, speaking of October, we got a show that's coming on that my sister my young sister. I'm talking about none other than Coco White. She got a show that's coming on here. Jesse, tell us about what Coco is about to bring to this city.
Listen, everybody, as y'all know, every year we do the Quartet Girls Rocking on the first Sunday of October at Greater Mount Olive. Pastor Johnny Jordan, we're doing our annual Quartet Girls Rock program. And so we're bringing in a lot of great groups. We got Nikki D and the Brown Singers. We have the Trumpelettes. And then our special guests are the Anointed Browns, right? So tickets are $20, and it starts at 4 o'clock, and we're looking for everybody to be there because October is going to be a great month for the quartet community in the city of Detroit.
Come on here. That's what I'm talking about, and it's going to be on and popping. Now, I got something that I want to do a review on that I had on my show earlier this week, but we're going to talk about that in a minute. Anyway, while we talking about announcements, listen, there's something that's very exciting that for those of you that missed the last, what did we call it? The quartet town hall meeting. Let me tell you something. Y'all missed a great meeting. Got to give a shout out. Got to give a shout out to Pastor Johnny Jordan, who is a great man of God and a Greater Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church. I am so excited. Let me listen to talking about acknowledge. I am so excited to acknowledge and to announce the I don't know how to put it. Hell,
Wall of Fame, Detroit legend. Hall of Fame.
Mama, see, I was finna do it a different way. I just was trying to figure out how to do. See,
all right,
big fast. Every time I just well, go on and help me, Mama. You didn't already did it up where. No, anyway, but look, listen. I am so excited to announce. Listen, we've never had this to take place. And for the first time, we're getting ready to experience. Now, Motown is known for its great music and contribution from the black market. We have the Motown record label that has now become the Motown Museum. But we've never had nothing to cater to the quartet side or the gospel side of the quartet gospel side of the Motor City, right? Now, we have some of the greatest artists that has been acknowledged, from the contemporary and the choir side, such as the Winans and BB and CC Commission, the Clark Sisters, artists like that, Thomas Whitfield and Witness and artists like that. But we very seldom hear of the celebrities such as the Violinaires and the Everetys and Evelyn Turrentine AG being acknowledged nationwide. So what we are excited to do is to present the Detroit Quartet Wall of Fame. What the hell? What? I can't take it. The Detroit Quartet Wall of Fame. What y'all think about that?
Yes, sir.
The Detroit Quartet.
Event.
Mama, you should have been saying something right there. Now you done got quiet. Now you want to get quiet on me.
Well, you don't want me talking with my mouth full, do you?
The devil. So, yeah. So the Detroit Quartet Wall of Fame is coming, and we're going to celebrate, honor, commemorate all of the quartet legends from past to present. That's going to be awesome.
Yes, sir.
And Pastor
you mean I'm going to see Slim and the Morning Echoes up on that wall?
And I'm going to try to get a picture when he had his rollers in his hair at the broadcast. That's what I'm going to try to do. Yeah. Dr. Preston Carroll himself. You hear me? That's Slim till the day he died.
Do you think we might have a picture of Singing Sam up on that wall?
Y'all ain't ready.
What you think about JoJo? Singing JoJo.
JoJo. Now have
I
mercy.
want to
So
know.
y'all, I want y'all to get ready. We're going to be announcing the date and when we're going to do the unveiling of the wall. And Pastor Johnny Jordan and the Greater Mount Olive Missionary Baptist Church, they have opened their doors to sacrifice and to donate one of their walls temporarily to our wall of fame for the quartets of Detroit, Michigan. It's going to be on the popping, baby. And there's so many great things that we're doing on the behalf of quartets in Detroit, Michigan. We just need you to stay tuned, because when I tell you we ain't coming there just to talk, we coming there to do some business and work. And it's time for us to come together as one voice, one people. And that's the only way we're going to make change in this community. If you notice now, we are in the era where collaborations are what's driving this industry, this era. And instead of us being enemies, we need to become allies. Come on. One thing about us as a black people, we need to stop allowing our greater influence to not work together, to be influenced by what we don't like about each other. Okay? We need to change that. We need to put away what we don't like and don't agree with about one another. Put that away, and for the greater good, we need to begin to come together and work together and focus on what we can do to accomplish a greater goal that can benefit all of us. That's what we need to do.
Yes.
Because we've been so divided, man. And we are a divided culture of people, because we're more influenced by what we don't like about each other than what we can work together to see what we have in common to accomplish a greater goal. And as we do that, that's what's going to make us bigger, and that's what's going to make us better. I got to go to some more great gospel music. Y'all, I got another one that's on his way. And this joker right here, when I tell you, he's one of the ones that I labeled him as Pastor I Hear the Lord Say. And I'm talking about none other than the pastor himself, Pastor Daryl Pettis. He's on his way October 28th. Now, some of y'all jokers say that Pastor Daryl Pettis is going to give Anthony Moore trouble. I don't know about that.
Well, Reverend, it speaks for itself.
I got your speaks for itself. Go somewhere and shave that beard. That's what you do. Looking like Moses' grandson. He's on his way to Detroit, Michigan, y'all.
It's cute. It's cute.
There go mama. It's cute. It's cute.
He just mad because he can't get no beard on that.
Let me tell you something. I can go to the store and I can purchase me a weave and paste it on there if I want to. I know what the world you talking about. Hey, yo. All right, y'all, this is Pastor Daryl Pettis when he's turning around for me. He's coming October 28th, Friday, October 28th. Tickets is almost on sale. They on their way, y'all. Watch what I tell you.
In your house and say, we ain't got time. Let's go again. I believe it's getting better for me. I believe it's getting better for me. Oh, I believe it's getting better for me. 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 I believe it's getting better. I believe it's turning around for me. I believe it's turning around for me. Turning around for me. Leela, turning around. Do some walking with them guitars so I can feel it. I want to hear everybody saying it all over the world.
Yes, sir, y'all.
Don't play with it tonight. Because something's special.
Pastor Daryl Pettis and take two.
Hey, y'all help me say it. It's turning for the better.
I don't know who you are out there right now, but you need to hear this message. God dog it, I'm beginning to feel something up in here.
Everybody's turning around. It's turning.
Mama, it turned around for you.
I hear this message, and I'm trying to be quiet, Harold. I'm trying to be quiet.
You trying to
but
be
I'm
quiet?
a witness this morning.
Did it turn around for you?
Morning this morning. It's turning around, y'all.
Come on,
it's
y'all.
turning around already for me.
Yes, Lord. Turning. I'm here to tell everybody. Y'all help me just turn it up and tell somebody. It's turning.
Yes, sir. I can't take it, y'all.
Turn around for the best.
Come on here, mama. Yes, sir. And I'm going to tell you something, mama. This is another one. And I'm going to tell you, this man right here, I can't take it. I don't know why this song ain't playing over all of the radio stations. And I'm talking about it. I'm sorry, mama. I got to do it. I got to do it. Oh, my God. October 28th. The last Friday in October. It's going to be going down like this. Mama, was he always there? Every time.
Every time.
You were always there for me. Thank you, Jesus.
Not sometimes, not most of the time, but every time. Doggone Tim White and refocus.
He was right there for me. Man up in the hospital when the doctors came through, instead of telling me, we took the test, but we can't find what's wrong. Hallelujah. And I'm sitting here in my living room today on my couch. Hey, every time.
Come on here. Come on here. I can't take it, y'all. I can't take it.
Oh, you've been there for me, Jesus. Listen. I can call him in the morning, noon, or late at night. He's always there for me.
Devian, I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this one.
I can't handle it, Doc.
It do something to me every time, Rob.
Yes, sir.
I try my best to get through this song.
Every time
I feel the rumble. I'm telling you, I feel the rumble.
You feel the rumble, mama?
I feel the rumble. I feel the rumble. Somebody coming to be entertained, but I'm here to tell y'all tonight, you're going to be till get day. You're going to be entertained, but there's going to be ministry in this house.
Come on.
Friday night, October 28th. You need to come and let Darrell Pettis lay his hands on you. You need to come and let Reverend Tim White lay his hands on you and tell you, he's there for me every time. Hallelujah.
you've been there. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I can call him in the morning, noon, late. You're always there. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. I can call him in the morning, noon, late. You're always there for me. Hey, I call him in the morning, noon, late. Yeah, Lord. I can call him in the morning, noon, late.
Here we go, y'all.
You were there for me.
Yes, sir.
Always there for me. You were there for me.
I can't take it.
Always there for me. Help me sing, y'all. Yeah, for me. Right there for me. Always there for me. Never let me down. You've always been around. Always there for me. You were there for me. Always there for me. There for me. Always there for me.
Come on, Tim.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
October 28th,
Never let me
the last Friday in October.
always been.
Detroit, Michigan.
You were there.
Get ready for an experience
Always
like none other.
for me.
tickets about to go on sale.
You've been there when I need
You ain't gonna wanna miss this Quartet Royal Rumble.
my friend. Going with me till the end. Always never
It's gonna be an experience like none other, y'all.
keep in my mind.
We gonna experience a move of God in Quartet like we never have before.
Say you keep me in perfect peace.
Pastor Jesse White, you ready for this one?
I think we need to move. I think we're gonna have to ask Pastor to move some chairs because I got to run.
Come on here.
Come on now. Come
I
on.
hear Lee Williams gotta run. Yes, y'all, that was Pastor Tim White and Refocus. The Quartet Royal Rumble is on its way to Detroit, Michigan, and I'm telling you, it's going to be on and popping. Listen, in other news, so did y'all know and were y'all aware of the fact that the guitar player, the lead guitar player, who is also the manager for, or the booking agent for Doc McKenzie, Daryl Henley, did you see the post that he made on social media the other day?
No,
No,
sir.
No, I didn't see it.
What
I
did
didn't
he
see
say?
it.
He just let us know that he has survived and he has been struggling with cancer.
Wow.
My God, my God.
And let me see. Now, I'm not a fast reader, so I got to try to read this pretty fast. Let me see if I can get to it. But yeah, it was a pretty long post. But he was struggling with colon cancer. And he had a surgery and he was undergoing chemo 5 times a week. And
Wow.
still traveling.
While he was still traveling out here on the road.
Still traveling on a weekly basis.
My God.
You never know what someone is going through. And he and I communicated just the other day, and he expressed his appreciation for sharing some love with him. And I told him there's no need for that, man. That's what we do on this slab. A lot of y'all talk about quartets, but I'm going to tell you something. When somebody is in trouble, when somebody going through, we put away what we don't like about each other, and we go and help try to meet their need. And I want to give a shout out to Daryl Henley. And now that cancer is in remission, and we believe in God that it will never turn up again in Jesus' name.
In Jesus' name.
Absolutely.
Now I understand thing,
Yeah.
Daryl ministered to me in Birmingham, Alabama in I think it was the 1st of July. Doc and I were together along with the Echo Airs and some others in Birmingham, Alabama. And Daryl saw me and my daughter Shara in eating breakfast in the hotel that morning. And he came over and began to minister to me so powerfully and to encourage me. And I asked my daughter, I said, I wonder what's going on with Daryl, because I never heard him like that before, but he ministered, I mean, richly to me. Now I understand.
Come on. Come on. And I'm going to tell you something. Until you end up in certain situations, I'm going to tell you, we all know God. And well, not we all, but a great many of us, we profess that we know God. But I'm going to tell you something. You don't really get to know God at another level until you go through some things where it seems like your own ability is not enough. That's when you really develop a deeper and closer relationship. And sometimes, I'm going to tell you this, sometimes God places us in positions on purpose. And I don't know why people think this, this that we've been conditioned to believe that God ain't going to put certain things on you. This ain't God. Let me tell you something. When you think about it, wasn't it Jesus that mentioned out of his mouth when the messenger came to speak to him in regards to Lazarus and says that Lazarus was sick? His response was, well, this sickness is not unto death. So there was a competition between the glory of God through Jesus versus death. Who's going to get the last say over Lazarus? Jesus told the messenger, the glory of God is going to win this contest. The glory of God is going to win this competition. We talk about God ain't about no competition. Where in the world did we get this bud swanking from? Mm-hmm. That's a bunch of garbage. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Now, I done heard that people don't like the fact that Harold T. called truth to power over there in Detroit. That they all don't like that Harold T. called truth to power and that we call these preachers and pastors out. But I'm going to tell you this. The day is over now. We in another era now where we as a people, we tired of being slaves to the pastor. We done got delivered from the slave master and we became a slave to the pastor. So whatever pastor say, we yield to it. And a lot of us knowing that pastor ain't right, pastor ain't living worth of nothing. Nah, not every pastor. I didn't say every pastor was. But to the ones that are, for you that ain't saying nothing about it and ain't standing up against it, your silence means that you ain't got a problem with it. And you don't say nothing until somebody starts speaking up against the ones that are there. You can't say that about every pastor. I can say what I'm saying. It's just like, because I got a situation that I'm finna play right now. This doggone Juanita Bynum. Have y'all heard about Juanita Bynum?
Yes, we have. Yes.
Pastor Jesse Lee, you there? Have you heard?
I don't follow Juanita, so no, I ain't heard nothing about Juanita. Inform me.
Well, I'm finna give you something about Juanita. Since you ain't heard it, I'm gonna let you hear it for you. Listen to what Juanita didn't say. Listen.
Got a turn back collar around your head and your neck. I want to know what bishop told you that you can still be saved and listen to secular music. Who told you that? No, come on, hit it. Hit it, Unica. Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that the church is supposed to be this? Who told y'all that it's okay if we just jam? Who told you that you can do this and then sing in the choir, then sing on the praise team? I'm not hearing y'all talk to me. Then you do this and pick up a mic and want to prophesy. You can't prophesy when you just got to dancing to the devil's music. Cut it off.
Sal, what y'all think about that
song?
What y'all think about that? Hold on, we ain't through yet. My question is, what y'all think about that?
She sound like a fool.
She sound like a fool? She sound like Job's wife, huh? Is that what you telling me? She sound like Job's wife?
Exactly.
Huh? Mother AG, evangelist, prophetess. What you say about that?
I'm like Pastor Jesse. I don't follow Juanita.
Oh, I don't follow her, but I will say this because I think it's important and relevant, and that is we must understand the difference. Not just be personally, I don't necessarily subscribe or agree with that particular portion that you just played. I don't follow Juanita, so I don't know the whole sermon or whatever. But pound for pound, if that's what it is, I don't particularly teach it, believe in it, or subscribe to it. But I do think it's also important that we understand that everyone that has a platform is not a pastor.
Come on, Reverend.
Right? And so Juanita Bynum, while she has a platform and a following, she is not anyone's pastor. And a lot of times we will take those people who are on platforms, and because people will automatically congregate to where they are, we will, I believe,
I don't know about that, Pastor Jesse. And I'm going to tell you why. she is to a great many a pastor to them.
Use her responsibility or the
Hey,
responsibility
Jesse,
I
of
was,
those
I was about
your
to
with the
phone,
say that
responsibilities
Harold,
of the weekly
I
pastor.
have a
What did you say?
goddaughter
hey,
who follows Juanita and who does not go to anybody's uh, uh, brick and mortar building. So Juanita is like her pastor, and she listens diligently and faithfully to
yeah,
Juanita's sermons,
yeah,
to Juanita's music, and she follows Juanita's teachings.
yeah. Juanita is a pastor to a great many. Now, she may not have a brick and mortar location, and she has been since ordained by what's my man name from over seas. I forgot his name.
Bishop, what you talking about, Bishop?
Come on, his
Neil
name.
Ellis.
Yeah, Neil Ellis. Neil Ellis ordained her as a bishop, and yeah, so she is a pastor to a great many because she's had a large
We'll
following,
have to.
and especially on social media, she is now, and the era that we're in now, brick and mortar is not the primary order when it come down to church. Now, a lot of pastors have developed members through cyberspace, through social media, and has become a pastor via social media. So Juanita Bynum is a pastor to a great many. However, here's the challenge that a lot of pastors and leaders face. You got to be careful because we're no longer in the era do as I say and not as I do. We're no longer in the era where if you see something, you bet not say what you see. We're no longer in that era. We're no longer in the era where the powers that be would project, would release so much fear over the people that the people are afraid to speak up and speak out. We're no longer in that era. Why do I say that? Because Juanita Bynum, after saying this right here,
that you can still be saved and listen to secular music. Who told you that?
after she said that and made that statement, y'all,
Don't do it, Harold.
there's a video,
Show
Don't do
is.
it. Don't do it, Harold.
a recent video with Juanita Bynum dancing to Mary J. Blige.
Mary J.
Exactly.
Blige.
Yep.
This same Juanita Bynum that's then told to people you can't be saved listening to secular music, coming into worship and praise. This woman is dancing on video at her so-called 60th birthday party to Mary J. Did God give her a pass for her birthday that day? What about her anointing? And this is hypocrisy at its best. This is why a lot of people don't want to listen to church folk no more. And this terminology, I hear a lot of folks say, the church ain't hurt you. Ain't no such thing as church hurt. The hell it ain't. Folk, let me tell you something. The church is so twisted at times. Because on one minute, they say that we are the church. Who are we? We as individuals. We make up the church. There is no church without us as individuals. We are the church. That's just that brick and mortar. That's just the building. But we, the people, are the church. So then when some of the people in the church cause someone else to be hurt and stray away, then one says from the church, you can't blame the church. How in the world are you going to tell me I can't blame the church when you told me that the individuals in that brick and mortar are the church? And some of those individuals or an individual in that church are the cause of me being hurt and I say the church hurt me. Now the church ain't hurt you. That's just the person in the church. Didn't you just tell me that the person in the church is the church?
Well, Harold, I don't believe that you can blame the totality of the church on one person.
Correct.
I can't let. So let me tell you this. So let me tell y'all this before
I've
y'all.
been hurt by somebody in the church.
No. The church didn't hurt me, Mama. And
the totality of the church.
I'm gonna tell you why. Now I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna tell you why. Well, if that's the case, then my whole body should not have to suffer for what my hand do. If my hand ball up and make a fist and knock fire from somebody, or if my hand take a pistol and pull and my finger pull the trigger and kill somebody, then is my whole body gonna suffer for what my hand do, or is just my hand gonna suffer? You tell me.
Well, that might be the case, but just because there's a flaw in a part doesn't mean the whole body is rotten.
So let me go and take it, since you so absolutely, Jesse. Let me go and take y'all to the Bible. Okay, so let me go and take you to the Bible then. So what about when I think was it Joshua that went to war, and God told them to go to war, and when they go, that they was gonna win the battle, but for some reason they start losing the battle. Joshua go back to God and say, "Hey man, I thought you said that when we go, we gonna win. Why are we losing?" And what was God's response? He said, "You got an enemy in your camp." Now, it got quiet. So the whole camp.
That thing about an enemy in the camp. Now.
Listen. The whole camp began to suffer for what one individual did. God made the whole camp suffer for what one individual did. And he said, when you deal with that individual and you deal with them that's a part of your body, you get rid of that individual that's a part of your body, then you'll win. Oh, how about this? One person, we shouldn't have to suffer. The church shouldn't have to suffer for what one body did, right? Well, why did the whole humanity suffer for what Adam did?
Well, Harold, are you saying that the whole church should be destroyed because of a flaw or because of what?
No, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, whether you want it to or not, the whole body is accountable for what one part of the body do.
So
we're not having a conversation. I don't believe we're having a conversation of accountability, because to have a conversation of accountability means that we're making an excuse for it. No one is making an excuse. That's what we're doing.
If you say that,
hear me.
Okay.
No one is making an excuse for a bad part of the body. A bad part of the body is a bad part of the body. The scripture says that we are many members, but one body. And so if a bad part of the body causes conflict upon someone else, we're not excusing it. What we are saying, however, is that it does then charge, or that the rest of the good parts of the body is now that much more responsible to now go and grab the one that's been harmed.
You sound like you moving a goalpost. You sound like you moving a goalpost.
To say, hey.
No, Jess. No, Jess, you sound like you moving the goalpost. Now, you sound very intellectual. You sound very theoretical. And it sound deep. But when you get down through it, you moving the goalpost, bruh. The bottom line, hold on, man. Here it is. At the bottom,
what's the bottom line? If you don't
at
just
the bottom line is, the bottom line
is destroy the whole body.
The bottom line is, if a part of the body cause harm, the whole body suffer. And if somebody say, the church hurt me, now the church ain't hurt you. If a part of the church or a member of the church hurt me, the whole church is accountable for what one member do. And biblically, from the beginning of time, from the beginning of humanity, when Adam sinned, all of us that were born afterwards were born into what Adam caused. So how can you disassociate and say, no, you can't blame the church? Well, God, the God of creation, caused the whole world to suffer for what one man did.
Okay.
So you
the
moving
people
the
that speak
goalposts.
this word, the people that speak this word, the church hurt me, then maybe their terminology or the way they're expressing it may not be completely accurate. But I am saying
I don't get
you,
what you're saying,
uh,
Ma.
pardon?
I don't get what you're saying.
You just made the statement that people will say the church hurt me, and you say that's not or it shouldn't be said that the church hurt you, or you're saying that if somebody hurt somebody in the church, then the whole church is responsible for what that one person did. Now, responsibility and accountability for that one person's actions,
You know
how do
what?
you remedy that?
Here, here, here,
What's the outcome?
here's the point, and I'm gonna get back to Juanita Bottom because that's where here's the point that I want to make, Mom. I don't care how you try to do and this is why the church, and now in this day of time, so many eyes are becoming open, and holding the church accountable for what they don't want to be held accountable for, right? I am a part of the church. I am a part of the church. I am a part of the church of Jesus the Christ, the church that he said, upon this rock I will build my church. Now, what church has become today versus the church that he said he was going to build, they do not coincide with one another. However, listen, if you go into a building, let's say Walmart. If you go into Walmart and one of the employees at Walmart does something that is not right to you, if they assault you in Walmart and they are a Walmart employee, who become responsible for what that employee does?
I know that legally you can not only hold that individual responsible, but also you can hold Walmart responsible. But I'm asking you, here's my question before you got to go off. What's your bottom line?
My bottom line is, when it comes down to it, the church has refused to accept accountability for what the members cause.
So what's
and when it comes down to
I disagree.
when it comes down to leadership,
no sir, no, you can't see. Here's the thing, because when you talk about the church, you're making a generalized statement. So me as a leader, me as a pastor, I don't fall into that.
Yeah.
No,
I can't agree with you. I can't. Even though you're not guilty, you do suffer. You do suffer.
But no, here's the thing. I'm not disputing. But listen to me. I'm not necessarily disputing. See, I'm not disputing the fact that the church as a whole suffers because of these actions. That is not what I'm disputing. So if that's what you're saying, then I have to agree with you.
However, but to try to disassociate and say, well, we ain't responsible. And that's the problem that a lot of people have. It's like, as opposed to saying, you know what, we the church, even though I am not one, I don't have this, that's not my heart, that's not what we do. But because I am a part of the church and this type of association, yes, we as the church, we have to take accountability.
But I said that, and when I said that, you said I was moving the goalposts. That was my point in the beginning. My point in the beginning was that, listen, we're many members. So yes, we may have parts or people whereby they may cause affliction that we as a body, we have to go back and we have to fix those things and all of that. But when I said that, you said I was moving the goalposts. And now you're saying
you was moving the goalposts earlier. Don't be trying to twist up what I was saying earlier, boy.
I'm moving it, then we both moving it, because you're saying the very thing I said earlier.
Boy, hey, the number here is 662-350-3311. We got about 3 to 5 minutes. 662-350-3311. I'm going to say that number one more time because it ain't a Detroit number. 662-350-3311. I want to know what you all think. You that are listening, what do you think? Do you think the church should be held accountable for the bushwhacky that stuff like Juanita Bottom is done? Now she has become a public spectacle because she shows how contradicting of her own message she had and how much of a hypocrite she is. And now the world is holding her accountable. Should we or should we not? Should the church say, well, no, that ain't us, that's Juanita?
Yes.
The
we should
number
say
here
that.
is 662-350-3311. And I just had a caller come in. 662-350-3311. I want to know, because here it is. When you get through with it, that's the church. That's the church. And Juanita represent the mentality of a lot of church leaders. Say one thing and do another. Contradict. And going to, we ain't even got time to deal with it. But it goes into the situation where the bishop, one of the bishops in the Church of God in Christ, had a problem with Beyonce doing Twinkies song. Now, Dorinda makes a statement saying leave Beyonce alone. But the bishop is saying the Church of God in Christ need to stand up. Now, Dorinda is the sister-in-law. Twinkie is the sister-in-law to the head of the Kojic community, Bishop Drew Sheard, right? So here it is, his sister-in-law obviously permits a song and what do they call it? What do they call it? God dog, I didn't forgot.
What do you mean, a sample?
A sample.
Sample. Yeah.
That Beyonce sampled a part of Twinkie Clark's song. Now, Twinkie Clark is getting paid. But the bishop of the Church of God in Christ, Bishop Wooten, have a problem with Beyonce sampling Twinkie's music, and that shouldn't be done. Now, Dietrich Hatton.
Has he, I'm not aware of what he said, but has he said what his objection is? Is it just that
he don't like the
Beyonce
fact that she ain't
singer?
saved. She said that she ain't saved. He said that she ain't saved, and she shouldn't be sampling that music. I got the caller on real quick. Caller, you on the air. What's up?
How you doing this morning?
I'm holding on to Jesus, sir. Tell me what you got on your mind.
Okay, listen. You have a platform to heal. And in the process of the body of the church, you're not using the platform to heal. Juanita Bynum, Beyonce, we are in a world that is mixture of sin. And what's happening is, if you carry on and not show in the light that you're supposed to, it's going to keep carrying on. The process of healing is to pray for Beyonce. The process is to pray for Juanita Bynum. The process is to teach our people what has happened in the separation. So now I'm going to take you to Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch would tie a black man to two horses, cut the rope on fire to separate the man from the family, but to instill fear into our people. What's happening is, Juanita Bynum likes Mary J. Blige, but guess what? I also like Mary J. Blige. But if Mary J. Blige had come from a place of not having an understanding about God, and then she makes music, which we know Lucifer was about music, then sometimes we cross over. Sometimes we all sin. Sometimes we drink. Sometimes we smoke. Sometimes we want to dance. We are not all at fault when we are not all with God at the same time.
Boy, how you gonna come on here and preach?
Healing.
You trying to preach and dumped it, y'all? He trying to mollywop. He trying to come on and mollywop this house.
Listen what I'm saying. That's like, listen, Harold. I'm trying to say to you is, when you have the platform the way that you have, you're not helping neither one of the parties have an understanding of why it's wrong.
Boy, you should have called here earlier, because I wanted.
I should have, but I just started listening.
Oh,
you have to understand. You have to understand the power of God completely. See, where people are dropping it is the humanity of man. Lucifer was flesh,
Now,
just
y'all.
like we are flesh. God made Lucifer the heir of the world. And what happens with us in this world is he gave us free will. And in that free will, we are dropping the ball because this is why we are falling as a church. So technically, you are right. If you want to call church Walmart and one person mess up, it's all bad. So if one person is in the choir gay, then we got a problem.
G.
Harold,
If
invite
don't
your
nobody
call
want
and
to
call
stand
back
up and
next
talk
week,
about the one gay
and let's
choir
have a
member, and
conversation.
you still let this person sing about Jesus, we have a problem.
G.
But guess what, Master? We got a problem with everybody that keep going on in circles, talking about each other back and forth without praying about the situation before we speak about the situation.
Hey, boy, we got to get out of here. And you know we got to get out of here. We got less than a minute to get up out of here. I thank you. We're going to continue this conversation on next week. Great conversation with you, boy. We got to get up out of here, y'all. I like what he said, but then I want to challenge some of what he said. Because, yeah, you know old Harold T. You know how I roll. I just don't let you go like that. I just got to get up out of here, y'all. It's time for us to go. This been your boy, your brother. Oh, yeah, we going to continue this conversation on the Harold T. Live Facebook and in Clubhouse because it ain't done yet. I know you might not like my opinion, but it's all good in the hood, baby. That's why God gave us all a voice to speak our convictions. How about that? This been your boy, your brother from another mother, none other than the one and the only me, Harold T. I'm the second to the last baby, Evelyn Turrentine AG, and she's still a queen of quartet. Two things I want y'all to do. Number one, keep it real with yourself. Number two, keep it real with God. And number three, we about to get the world out of here. We up out of here, y'all. Peace.
Come on, let's talk about it. Cry loud, spell now. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.